We now have 2 new size limit zones for rock lobster in Tasmania, each with different requirements for tail marking. If you're on the water and have legally caught rock lobster on board, you are able to transit on water between the 2 size limit zones. To do this, you need to 1. Ensure your rock lobster meet the size limit of the zone you're moving into, which essentially means any females from the southern zone need to meet the 120mm size limit of the northern zone, as males have 110mm size limit in both zones. 2. Your lobster are correctly tail marked from the zone they were caught in. And 3. You must provide a transit report at least 1 hour before crossing, which will provide details about your vessel, license holders and catch on board. Only 1 transit report is required per boat. Also note, when crossing a size limit boundary with only gear on board but no rock lobster, you do not have to make a transit report. In addition to size limit zone transiting, there are now limited provisions for closed season transiting through the southern end of the East Coast rebuilding zone early in the season. You can now transit through the River Derwent and the D'Entrecasteaux Channel with pots, rings or lobsters on board from early November to early December during the time that the rebuilding zone is closed, but all other state waters are open. All transiting must occur via the southern end of the D'Entrecasteaux Channel to access open waters to the south. The transit boundary runs from Scott Point at the southern headland of Port Esperance to northern Partridge Island and across the Partridge Narrows between southern Partridge Island and Bruny Island. When heading out for a trip with pots and rings on board, you need to 1. Provide a transit report at least 1 hour before entering the River Derwent or D'Entrecasteaux Channel with your vessel. 2. Only leave from a public wharf, boat ramp or jetty. 3. Travel directly to the transit line and onto seasonally open waters. Then when returning from a trip with pots, rings or lobsters on board, you need to 1. Submit a new transit report at least 1 hour before entering the D'Entrecasteaux Channel. 2. Travel directly to a public wharf, boat ramp or jetty. 3. Unload all pots, rings and lobsters onto shore within 1 hour of landing there. Let's fish for the future and make sure we have a healthy fishery for the long term.